All right, welcome to another interesting, the one that we have all the buzzwords, all of them put together for you. It's Chit
Chit
Chat
chat.
again on Unilag Television, and today, of course, I'm being joined by Nelly.
Yo guys, this is Chit Chat on Unilag TV where you get your basketballs, premium gist, everything. Like I usually say, before you get the gist, before any gist gets to social media or any platform, it gets to us first.
Right here.
Before it gets to any platform. So this is the right place for you to remain. So just sit down, and
All right, guys.
enjoy
So
the rest.
there's a particular gist. I like it because it's good. So this guy apparently is tired of. He's not tired of life because if he was tired of life, maybe probably would have committed suicide. But then he decided to go back to his school. That's talking about Lautech. He went to Lautech and then he returned his certificate and he was like, "Give me back my money." After all, everything we do in life is transactional. So he doesn't want the certificate again. He wants his money back, all the money that he paid for school fees. Apparently, I had a conversation this afternoon where somebody was talking to the guy on the phone. A reporter was talking to the guy on the phone. And the guy was like, "Well, he's tired." But then before we go, I think I want you to see the drama yourself because this is an interesting thing. I mean, the security was there. The guy was causing a whole scene. I'm like, nigga, you have already graduated, and apparently life is not treating
It's
him well.
nobody's business.
And he's not taking it to heart. He feels like if he has his money back, he could go back and do business with it
Of course.
rather than just waste. All right, so Nelly, what do you have to say about this?
Well, if I am to say something about this particular stuff that just happened, that is happening, that's trending as that now here. So yeah, this guy is trying to be wise, or is wise with situations going around the country and a lot of things happening. You going to school, coming out with a certificate, and you are not getting jobs and all. Why not get the money? The money you spent in your school to get that particular certificate, you could just,
Before
use
we
it.
go further, why don't you take a look at the video yourself? The guy is trying as much as possible to convince the authority, take back your certificate
He has
and let me have my
convinced
money.
him. I can
Take a
even
look,
help him
guys.
too.
We want to call the certificate. This one a drama. Oh. Ó fẹ́ return certificate kó kàn kówó. This one a serious matter. Oh.
Well, what can I say? The young man is tired, and if you somebody was just making a comment, and the guy went on to say that if you put together all the money you spend during your 4 years in school, apparently in Nigeria, it's not going to be 4 years because a living testimony like me, I'm not going to graduate for studying a 4 year course in
Man.
4 years. So
Actually.
by the time you put together the school fees, the logistics, the money you spend in your course of study, you would have started a good business. If you're able to manage that business well, you'll be able to be making money and be getting
even
return.
if he's not able to manage that business well, the money will still keep on flowing. Guy, do you know how much you went to school for 15 years because of ASUU strike and blah blah blah, COVID and all, and you come out with a certificate and someone is telling you cannot get this job because you don't have 2 years or 3 years experience,
Well,
or
that's
you don't look fine
that's
or
like a
something.
conversation for another day because apparently we don't go to school 15
What
years.
what do you think?
Don't let us mislead people. We don't go to school for 15 years, so it's just
Man, you're staying for 15 years.
sometimes you can have, sometimes you can,
ASUU has come to stay.
sometimes
Guys,
you
get
can have
prepared.
4
5 years.
Sometimes you can have two
When your
extra
mates are already
years.
giving birth.
Sometimes you can. I mean, talking about giving birth, if you look at the two of us, like both of us, who should be giving birth at this time. All right, so let me quickly take some comment down here. I mean, this person said this is coming from wisdom_fz, but not me now. My one is not FZ. I said, man, I feel this pain. If you calculate the money you spent on logistics, school fees, dues, and everything, you realize that you would have opened a successful business. That's just what I was talking about right there. And this person says, after you have digested whatever you have learned, get out. Because that's the point. Because the knowledge that has been impacted on you cannot be retrieved. The person can't take it back. I can't simply say, okay, maybe we're going to clear your head, so we have a fair deal. You can always return the certificate. Or the other training, school is not just about, the 4 walls of school is not just about the fact that you are taught practicals or theories. School trains you for other things.
Wow. Why do you
It
think
trains
most?
you
Why
for
do you
your
think?
interpersonal
Okay,
relationship, how you work.
let us use engineering students. Why do you think engineering students, after going to school, getting their certificate, they still go for
Well,
trainings to get to know what it's all about, or what building blocks are all about, and all? Why do you think they go back for such training?
well, in Nigeria, for instance, things are differently done in this part of the world. If it was being on a normal thing, like school trains you for the afterlife.
Brother,
So why you are even in
wait,
school,
oh,
you gather
wait.
experience.
I don't understand why this one is trying to. You're not. I want you to. In fact, he has to relate to this. Yeah, you're a mass comm student. Yeah. Yes. So why are you? Why do you go to studios? Why do you go on set? Why do you own a camera? Why did you wait for your classroom teachers to teach you, your lecturers to take you on all this?
No.
Why do you have to go to set or studios?
No, that's part of my.
No, do you think the knowledge your lecturers are giving you is the knowledge you're making use of? Right?
Hold on.
Have they even gotten to the part where you teach you what camera is all about? Have they gotten to the part where they're teaching you what lighting is all about?
I'm not going to shade my lecturers.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's not about shading your lecturer. It's about speaking the truth.
Nelly has a point.
Speak the truth. I am paid right now. He's trying to cover up the whole thing.
I'm not covering up anybody.
You are covering up.
Anybody
He's a politician, guy.
Anybody that knows me knows I tell the truth. Now, for the records, I may have gotten a bit of knowledge and experience that when not something I took directly from my classrooms.
Have.
Yes, I have.
He has.
I have.
This guy is a pro outside the class.
No. That's a personal decision.
He's even stammering again on top of it.
That's a personal decision.
Okay.
So for some people, they feel like, oh, all I just did is a basic newsroom training, and they are fine with it. For some guys, they feel like, okay, I want to know the practical side of these things. I should, as a mass communication, I should know how this works. And besides, there are several aspects of mass communication. Everybody doesn't have to be a cinematographer. Everybody doesn't have to be a presenter.
I want to ask you a question, Wisdom. Do you think most people on set, most people in studios, most people who own TV stations, you think most of them went to school to earn a particular certificate before they own
that's even a conversation, because presenters
it's a question.
Hold on, presenters.
You think all presenters went to school to learn how to present?
Definitely not all. One of the top guys I look up to.
Why are you having issues with the guy going back to collect his certificate and collect?
Because
going back to drop certificate to collect his old school fees.
I don't think personally that is a fair deal, because you can't return the knowledge that you've gained. It's not a fair deal.
If it's knowledge, you can come and take out from my head. Let me not remember anybody. I remember my name.
Alright, so let me take this comment for you. It says, this makes sense. As certificate no bring work, return the money so you can start a business. Everybody's talking about the business angle. This person says, Black_Egyptian says, seriously, it is really frustrating. Only those that went through the 4 walls of university would relate.
Then Fashion Magic Blog says, so many people are not working with their certificate, but with a lot of bonus. Like they don't have it, but these people are making the money. These people without certificate are people making the money. This makes a lot of sense. Yeah, but it might be two sides. I'm shouting
this is
a lot.
Favor_ almost says, graduate, the skills and knowledge you've gained, how will you be able to return it? Certificate is just a piece of paper.
Whoa! Someone said we need to ask, is he an high school education?
Well,
are you primary school education? Let's be clear about it.
Not that I'm trying to make jest of anybody's school, but University of First Choice
What
and the nation's pride. Hold on. University of First Choice and the nation's pride. This cannot happen. I don't see anybody going through Unilag and then feeling so low. Except there are cases where it happens. But then I can tell you for 100%.
This is someone trying to advertise his school.
All right, so this person says this country supposedly need Netflix by now, because the joke is getting out of hand.
I swear,
we really joke a lot,
it makes a lot of sense. Like this country is a joke.
Well,
but at the same time, this country is blessed.
Yes, it is.
But it's still a joke.
All right, so on to the next. ASUU, of course, what's the update? The latest update: federal government has agreed to review their no work, no pay policy. Because remember, ASUU has come up to put a statement that if you are standing on the policy that you made, no work, no policy, it also means that the admission of 2 sets will be cancelled. That means people that got admission, I mean, how would you think like that will be cancelled? But all right, there's a new update for you. I mean, some people started to post videos of their before and
And
after
after.
ASUU.
You
So
know
why
as
some
they
people
be
were
now.
boasting of their bank account, some people were boasting of their body count, some people were boasting of, so a whole lot of things.
What
was just
can you boast
happening.
about?
What
Drop
can-
it on the comment box. What can you
before
boast about?
and after ASUU, what's your own story?
Let's
So
tell
this
us
lady
about
has a particular story, and we have a video for you to take a look at. I mean, I love her before and after ASUU. It's just
It is amazing.
an inspiring kind of story.
It is,
Take a look.
it's-
Take a look for
it's-
yourself,
it's
guys. Take a look.
Art blowing.
Take a look for yourself.
Anything you cost, I go pay. Say I'm begging you, girl, I'm begging you.
All right, guys.
Wow.
Just take a look at
Wait,
that.
so what are you waiting for?
You know, the last time I said check out two of us, and you will
Your
know
mates are
who should
outside
be
getting.
doing that.
I don't think she's married, but it's possible she's married.
We had women supporting women.
Well, she could be married. She could have been engaged. She could have been in. She could have been under promises. You know, when your boyfriend promised you that he's going to marry you in next 10 years, 9 years. You know, the kind of scenario. But she's sure of assurance. She's assured somewhere. You know what I mean?
I may not know what you're talking about, by the way.
But the core of it is she has achieved something. What have you achieved?
Hello, guys.
What have you achieved?
I don't have to have.
Baby girl, you've achieved something. Congratulations.
Well, it's a nice one. And you know, the funny thing is that the way ASUU is going, my guy and I were talking the other day, and he said, well, I told him, if you had gotten somebody pregnant, you know, you have a child before ASUU calls off the strike, because this is 7 months already gone. So all you just need to do is 2 extra months. Remember, ASUU declared the first strike on February 14, a unique day that things happen on that day. So if you had done it well, by now, I mean,
I don't understand if you had done it
two things could have happened.
Is there a perfect way to do something?
2 things could have happened.
Is there a perfect way to do something? Is that your statement? If he has...
I mean, 2 things could have happened. Is you have a child, and then you choose to, like, maybe somebody comes and adopts, and then you go back to school, you leave it with your parents.
Leave
your child with your parents.
You need to be shot on your head.
Leave your child with your parents, and then come back to school. So you still achieve a lot. So talking about the fact that, I mean, it's a good thing and it's also a bad thing, because relationships are suffering. Yes, now.
Relationships are suffering.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
A lot of relationships.
For those of you that you know that you meet your baby's in school, you only meet your baby in school. We know what is happening. You guys,
but I feel like this babe has, you know, let's just congratulate
she
her.
was able to break away. Like that.
Don't be a village person.
But by the way, Nelly, how is your relationship now that school has not been on strike?
Which relationship?
You don't want me to cast.
My relationship is fine.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
But ask me who. Ask me with who.
I have comments.
With God. You will not ask me. It's with God. It's going well.
I have comments for you guys. This person says, ASUU strike. Student shares amazing experience before and after transformation. Beautiful. We've just congratulated her. Well done. We see all you are doing. This person says, see what's in this strike they cause. More pregnancies loading. Okay, this person says, as school no agree resume now. Now for person to be mama now remain. This person says, best achievement, no be small thing. Congrats, my sister.
Please, what do they mean by ASUU Muyiwa? ASUU Shei. So that's the name of the child she might. That's the name of that.
Oh.
That could be the name she could give the child.
Nice. I see you all your moves.
ASUU Shei, ASUU Muyiwa, ASUU Ifi, ASUU.
Whatever
wisdom.
name you choose, no wisdom there.
Udom.
Okay, this is coming from any underscore. Like I said, all of una where they wait to finish school before you get belle. Abi una never reach 30 years by now. And this person says, so beautiful, deliver well in Jesus' name.
Amen.
We pray for you with our hearts.
Amen.
Our hearts are with you. We are praying for you. We are striving for you in the place of prayer, that you have a self-delivery.
Oh.
And of course, if one thing that can happen, I literally wish it was one of my classmates, so I would know how the naming ceremony. I mean, rights are very important in this.
You would have been the pastor who would name your child. That's what he's trying to communicate to you. So you can as well still contact him. His name is Wisdom Uda. You can get him on every social media platform.
All right, so I don't know what Nelly.
Even Eskimi and to go.
Now, this last one, let me take this comment for you. It says, this strike will reveal the unrevealable. What are you saying? Because some of us have like 2 kind of characters. When people are in school, they behave differently. When they go home, they behave differently.
Yeah.
So how some people have been able to behave themselves in the last 7 months is something that
it's not possible, guy. I could have been I'm a very good girl at home. But,
okay.
But do you think it would have been possible for me to keep that good girl till now? Do you think it's possible? For those of us who have been tying scarf on our head, you know how many people I have seen that tie scarf in school but cannot tie the scarf now?
I think
you
you
doing
have
well.
just revealed something. You said you are a very
No,
good
no,
girl
I'm just
at
giving.
home.
It's an example.
No.
Please, let's go on a break, please.
No, because you have just revealed it. Nelly
let's
says
go
she's
on a
always a
break.
very good girl.
Let's go on.
at home.
I'm
But
going
we
to.
are
I'm so
wondering
going to
what
kill
happened.
this guy.
We are wondering what
Let's go on
happened
a
when
break.
she's on campus. All right, we're going on a short break. Don't go anywhere. It's still chit chat. When we come back, we have a lot of gist. Still
A
waiting
lot, and you
just
see him
for you.
dead.
Stay right there. Alright guys, welcome back. If you're just joining us, it's still Chit Chat on Unilag TV, and I have been with Nelly and we have been breaking down all the gospels from the world of social media. So if you've missed out, we've got 3 more G's. Actually, today iPhone 14 will be launching, so
You know what it means? If you've been saving your money.
Yeah, so
Right.
it's always the issue of, I mean, new iPhone comes out every year. I mean, people struggle to me. But like, if I ever catch anybody looking at the back of my phone's camera to see how many cameras are there, if I catch
Don't
you,
worry, we'll get there, my brother. Say amen.
You know, it's not a prayer. I'm not praying to using iPhone 14. Come on,
These people,
I'm
they
bigger than that. When you're
pretend,
big,
Eh?
man.
Oh, your pretense, this are your year.
No,
Guy,
no.
we will get iPhone 14.
iPhone is not achievement for me. iPhone is not.
Actually,
dream.
it's not an achievement, but you know.
Yeah, but then some people are dying over
You
it.
are a media person and you know what good cameras are
No,
all about.
I know what good cameras are. I can buy my other Sony. I can buy my other Canon. I can buy other. So like, I mean, the way girls just behave for iPhones, it
Not
baffles
they don't
me.
behave. What
I
they
mean,
do for iPhones.
somebody was telling
what
me the other-
guys do for iPhones.
You know
Like they
what
look for
guys-
sugar mummies and all. They just want to just do anything.
It baffles me
Yahoo
what
and
happens
all.
to you sometimes, because how do you see the truth going through and then you think
But actually, it's both ways.
it's actually
Girls,
the
we
ladies.
overdo our things to get our
Yeah,
iPhones.
because a girl was
Guys,
talking
they
the other day. She said she
over
can't put her
and-
number on the guy's phone because the guy was using one small
iPhone 5.
I mean, who
well,
born you?
it's sad.
Who raised you?
But let's just
You
try
remember
to
there's a
make
video
sure.
of that girl on TikTok that says your boyfriend cannot buy you iPhone 13 Pro. Like, he's not a husband.
Those ones are
material.
just coming on it. They don't even understand what life is all about.
I
But
pity people. This one iPhone 14 is
can we
cool.
just make sure iPhone doesn't take over our lives? That's all we just have to see.
If it has taken over your virginity, it's fine, but don't let it
They
take
say
over
I said your life, not your
No,
virginity.
I'm just saying some people that if you know that this iPhone has taken over your virginity, but
Most
don't
men
let
are
it take
female.
over-
It's
but
not.
don't
It's
let
not.
it take
It's
away your
not.
life.
It's not targeting the women.
I'm a
Just
good
male
guy.
and female.
I like to advise people.
One day the good guy becomes a bad guy.
Well, I'm never gonna be about. All right, so on to the
Never.
next G's. Burnaboy again, and Whiskey FC are always on standby to defend their almighty Machala.
If you are a Bonner fan, put your hands up.
No, I'm not putting my hands
I'm a
on.
Bonner fan, man.
Okay, now so Burnaboy of course made this particular tweet, and of course somebody responded. I think take a look, because I do not understand why Burnaboy is always like coming after Bigwiz, but Bigwiz is always on the low. He doesn't respond to most
But
of these
how did
things.
this-
But then Whiskey FC is always on standby, like saying, no, we no go green. Machala cannot go down. So Burnaboy talked to that point of time where he said that if Bigwiz was not his guy, that if he sees him on the street, he would have just.
It will give you one.
But then somebody responded, a lot of comment that how can you say something like that about, I'm like, calm down. The truth is that when these two celebrities will meet in a particular show, they will just buy a drink. They will drink over all the matters.
And I
then
don't
you
know
are
why you're
just there,
killing yourselves.
killing yourself. Take
But
it easy,
I
nigga.
want to ask Big Wiz fan, how did Whiskey become big? Because Last I saw him,
excuse me, I'm
he's
not
still
there.
as tiny as.
No,
What did I even say? Was
excuse
it
me.
not
Hello,
last month?
hello.
He's still as tiny as he was from the beginning. He's even looking tinier than he was before.
It was never on this show.
I don't know how
that somebody talked like this about Whiskey. I was not a part of this show. I was not on air that day. Whiskey FC, I know what you people can do.
You can't come
Nelly
for me.
Is her name.
Me by myself will scatter you.
And you can go after her. Alright, so let me quickly take some comment because people are reacting to it. Of course, I told you Whiskey FC are always on standby. This person says fans will carry you go where you don't know. They are warning Burnaboy. But of course, Shey Odogu is not small, we don't know. If problem was a person, don't drop yan. Okay, if you are a Burna fan, expect stuff like this because listen to Glory. Okay, this person says Burnaboy is so lousy. See how many stray bullets he just, and of course Burnaboy even compared Whiskey to Davido. Like the comparison, like you are trying to hit somebody and then you are bringing some stray bullets. He said that he is not like Davido. That let me say if you can't risk
well, I don't know how you guys just bring yourselves in. I know the fight was between Whiskey and Whiskey and Burnaboy. I don't know why you
There's
brought
no
in
actual fight.
someone's
It's
father,
just a tweet.
a father of 12,
The
father
thing
of
is that
nations.
it's just
into
a tweet.
this.
It's just a tweet, and of course, the truth is that Bigwiz does not respond to this. I mean, if Efe sang a
his
song,
name is Whiskey.
like if he sang a song about this guy and then he didn't respond, now think about it. Is now Burna Boy's tweet is going to respond? Whiskey did not do that because actually he went on Instagram and of course told people that something special will be dropping in 2 days. That means a lot of his fans will be expecting him to drop.
You know where all these problems started from? Like from the eddies.
Yeah, but then I think there's always an issue between Bigwiz and Burna. So
No. Yeah, before now, but the fire came up during the eddies time.
but all the same.
A lot happened at the eddies. Most of what we watching, you know what the gist about that, but we're not going to talk about
But all the same, I think the fans should just learn to calm down because a lot of people
calming down, guys.
I mean, something that Bigwiz will not even respond to, but then I know the fans are supposed to be there to defend it, but no go carry another person matter for your head.
Someone matter.
But I mean,
I've been trying to create a song since.
But you can't make it in this industry. It
Yeah.
is sad. Try elsewhere or stay glued to catering.
Wow!
It's just that simple.
What makes you think I can't start up a song? I'm better than small Whiskey.
I'm done with that conversation. On to the next matter. There is a new style of deliverance you might want to try out.
Oh God!
Your pastor, how? No, I mean,
Should I
the way
deliver
people.
you?
No, I'm not suffering from anything. I have been delivered from the power of darkness.
We
into the-
delivered wisdom.
So now there's a new way to do it. You know, the last week we talked about the fact that a pastor used a rapper to tie a guy at the opposite direction, and then he was running, and then everyone like, "Is this a new method?" So now, this woman came on social media. She was ranting that how
She
is
wasn't
it that
ranting.
she was tired. She was like, how on earth would you deliver people like this? Is this how to do it? How can you say you want to deliver someone and then you punch the person in the eye?
It's to punch out the evil spirit in her.
Okay.
Abby.
I see. If I did not know that you were going to redeem, I would have assumed that you were going to
call my church.
like, I know I'm bringing it inside. I would have been saying, did you ever attend Sunday school? Because I know redeem they do Sunday school, right? I know you guys do Sunday school.
Guys, let's see the
let's
video.
take a look at this video. This man is angry and I'm not happy about it.
The woman is angry.
Pastor say want deliver me, now I blow my head swell up like.
Oh, which
The blood person for deliverance service.
church be that?
Come out now, boom. Which
So what happened?
The pastor say want deliver me, now I blow my head swell up like.
Oh, which
The blood person for deliverance service.
church be that?
Come out now, boom. Which so what's now?
Alright, it's still wahala because I'm
True
don't
purpose.
understand. Like,
Mama, come here. Boom. Mama.
but now
The
question
reaction
people,
for
you know, number one suspect, we know it. Dimitri.
Oh.
No, you don't know solid metal. We suspect him
I don't
because
know what you're talking about.
this is
though.
his method. We are seeing his handwriting on the
Well,
because that's how the guy.
different
how he
churches,
carry chair to
different
beat
pastors.
somebody, but this one the woman is complaining that they gave her a punch in the eye.
I don't think
Imagine she was suffering from, say, she wasn't seen well, and then she didn't want deliverance, and now they gave her blow in the eye. Like, how do you people think?
But why is the woman just noticing that they punched her? Like it feels like she came the next day.
What if
and
she
just
actually
remembered?
fainted? Like, you know, the punch and then you can't think for your brain cannot process some things for a while, and then look at her eye is swollen now. All right, so let me give you this comment. It says such
Yeah,
a
it
common
happens,
thing
though.
that churches where poor people go, they lie to them a lot, and deliverance. It's all about the family issue and some relevant issues. If you get money, you will never go to such church.
You don't know about it.
Okay, this person responded by saying, Violence deliverance. The pastor must have been a graduate of violence institution. Nice. When I see you
And
comment,
Nameless says, this is the reason why I'm alive, just to witness every violence and put more pressure on that.
all right. So I am. So this says when the spirit no green cooperates. I mean, what is this? Pastor has to do something. Okay, this person says this is the reason why I'm alive. Okay, that's just. I mean, a lot of comments here. So why should you? Why you should know some pastors' profession before they became pastor? This one was an ex-boxer.
Someone said, a big shine says, why you should know some pastors' profession, boxers, by blah blah. And someone else saying some pastors are made of metals.
Yeah, I told you we were suspecting on the first name, but then it could not be. It may turn out that it's not actually Ndaboski that did this. But I mean,
Ndaboski doesn't have a church, from what I heard from the last time. You know, they.
No, it was just
building
like I think there was just like part of the building that was demolished. But on a serious note, now guys, let's be serious.
Violence.
Away from violence matters, but stop all this deliverance method.
Violence is the key.
Jesus did not do this. I'm begging you, don't kill somebody's wife or somebody's child somewhere.
The pastor did not kill. He was just
No,
making
because
her come back to her sense.
the next
like
time,
I can punch you now.
the next time it's on the eye. The next time, and he goes close, and then before you know, the pastor kills church member in as he was
like
trying to
someone
deliver
usually
somebody.
tells me that no, not usually. You know, when you get slapped and someone comes to tell you, oh, I'm sorry, I did that out of anger. You don't know if the pastor was very angry.
Well,
Angry in the spirit. Angry seeing the devil
hold on.
in your
We know what it means. When people are angry in the spirit, they pray more. That's what happens. You pray, you pray. You don't go around slapping people. Well, that's all we can take for today.
Let's just try to know the churches we go to, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
To not be deceived. Know your God and know who you are serving. That's all.
I didn't say people should not go to church. Please go to church.
I never said you should go to church, but
forsake
know
your
God
Bibles.
and know who you are serving.
Please, and read your Bible too, yeah.
And
so
pray
that
every day.
you don't need some
Read
kind
your
of
Bible,
deliverance if you
pray
read your
every
Bible
day.
well. You don't need some kind of deliverance. But that's all we can take for today. But don't forget to let us know which of this conversation most interests you. And do not forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. It is what?
Unilag on TV.
That's where you
Please
check
don't
out.
forget to put your comments on our comment box. And our comment box, every platform. And
Looks
thanks,
like-
I want to appreciate those who dropped their comments the last time.
It kind of looks like she's
I love
threatening
you.
these people, but then it's
I
fine.
love you.
That's where we'll draw the curtain for today. So till we come your way again the next time.
Peace out.
Chit chat. Bye.